Hey, it's Cecilia. Welcome to Fuck Clutter Wednesdays. Today I want to talk about why it's important to purge first. So, when we engage a clutter clearing process, it can be really tempting to try to do everything at once. What do I mean by that? I mean that you're trying to get rid of stuff, that you're trying to organize stuff, that you're trying to buy new stuff, and you're kind of doing it all at once. And I really want to encourage you to purge first. It does mean diving a little bit into chaos, especially if you do the Marie Kondo approach. I mean, her approach, I think it's quite sound because what she's suggesting, and this is from her book, The Magical Art of Tidying Up. I can't remember the exact title. All of my books are in storage, so I don't have access to them. Um, But what she talks about in there is taking a phase of your life where you are clearing clutter. This doesn't mean that you are clearing clutter 24/7, certainly not in terms of my approach. I want you to be doing things that are important to you. I want you to be creating things. I want you to be writing, doing stuff in the world. Your whole life should not be about clutter clearing, but that you're taking a phase where this is your focus. One of the reasons that we are not super effective in our life is that we try to do everything at once. You know, we're working on relationships and career and our clutter all at once. And when we can dive in and focus, that in itself is a type of clutter clearing. But we can have a phase, and when Marie Kondo talks about it, she's like, it's kind of like a minimum, like 6 months. Like doing it all at once is doing it in a period of 6 months, but a phase where you are really focusing on clearing your clutter. And the first phase of that is purging. It is getting rid of as much stuff as you can, because if you start to organize while you're getting rid, then you're making homes for things that you might not want to keep. So I actually suggest, especially if things are sort of messy, that you go through and do sort of a categorizing sweep. This can be helpful, especially if things are really chaotic. And then in that, you're getting rid of the stuff that you can get rid of, right? Like the stuff that's obviously garbage, the stuff that you don't want, that there's a movement of things moving out during that phase. But then once things are sort of like in their categories, then you're really diving in and focusing. So if you're focusing on clothes, you are finding all the clothes from all over the place. You're getting the clothes out of the storage unit. You are getting the clothes out of your closet and your dresser and the things that are hiding under your bed. You're doing all the clothes. So if you're looking at your pants, you want to look at all your pants at once. And the reason that we do this is because then you can see how many pants you have, right? If there's like a little bit here and a little bit there, and some in the front closet and some in this room and some in that room, it's really hard to see that you have 20, 30 pairs of pants. How many pants do you love, right? Maybe five. So when we sort of see it like that, when we see them all together, it's a lot easier to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. And that is what you want to do first. You want to purge first so that you are not cramming things into tiny little spaces only to have to take them out at a later date. Now, again, you don't need to do this perfectly, and there's going to be phases and there's going to be layers, right, of clearing your clutter, but your focus should be on getting rid of stuff and getting it out the door and not doing it perfectly. So you don't need to find the perfect place to donate it. You don't need to find the perfect place to sell it. It just needs to go. And if you need some support or some help with that, then you ask for it. There you have it. Purge, 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 purge. I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, and go forth and fuck some clutter, okay? Bye.